Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, where we break down the latest ASX announcements from public companies that are doing interesting things. Today's Bulls and Bears report is brought to you by Ironbark Zinc, ASX code IBG. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now on 6PR by the Managing Director of Ironbark Zinc, Michael Jardine. Hi, Michael.
Good morning, Matt. Thanks for having me on the show.
Ironbark Zinc owns the giant Citronen zinc project in northern Greenland. The company has been building a solid resource base and examining the various development options for the massive project, and recently received a shot in the arm for a potential financing of the project. Just before we get into that potential financing, just how big is your zinc resource in Greenland, and for how many years is it expected to support a mine?
It's a globally significant resource in terms of potential zinc production. So we have 71 million tonnes grading 5.7% zinc and lead, and of that we've now proven up just over 21 million tonnes at 6.3% into the ore reserve category this year.
Okay, so how many tonnes of metal is that?
We've spec'd out a 14-year mine life to answer your previous question as well, Matt. Production peaking at between 150 and 200,000 tonnes of zinc metal each year.
And what's your strategy been this year to get the project shovel ready?
The strategy, Matt, has been to revisit some of the very good past work done by the company and make sure the development plan is ready for 2020. The asset has been worked for a number of years. Parts of the development plan needed overhauling. We are a considerable way through that process, and that work is to allow us to make a final investment decision on going forward with the project in 2020.
So big news this week with Ironbark attracting the interest of the Export-Import Bank of the United States as a potential funding partner for the project. Tell me about that. What does that involve?
It's a really interesting development, Matt. It's a huge signal of support for Ironbark, for the company, for its people, for the asset, and for the people of Greenland. Export-Import Bank of America, or the United States government, is a serious investment body. They have over $55 billion invested in the market today. They have made material mining investment previously, the most well-known of which was $635 million investment into Roy Hill back in 2013-14. So they're a tremendous potential partner for Ironbark. We announced a non-binding letter of intent this week, so we're not quite there yet, but we've developed what's a really positive relationship with Exim Bank so far, and I look forward to pursuing that fruitfully in 2021.
Michael Jardine from Ironbark Zinc, thanks very much for joining me on 6PR today. And just remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney. Thanks for listening to Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.